talk to you about a subject very close to my heart, the subject of needless violence. Now, there's a new movie in the cinemas at the moment called Ninja Assassin, and it's directed by James McTeague, who did V for Vendetta, which I like very much, and it's produced by the Wachowskis, whose work is changeable, but some of it's really good. And it's not a great movie, but there is in it an awful lot of blood splattering. Now, the fact of the matter is, it's CGI blood splattering, which for me is not perhaps the finest form of blood splattering. I mean, I like corn syrup dyed red. I like it to actually feel tactile. But ever since Zatoichi, the idea of if you hit somebody with a ninja sword, the blood that comes off is going to be CGI has become quite common parlance. Anyway, it doesn't have much of a plot. There's a Japanese pop star playing this central guy who's involved in a bunch of ninja assassins of the title, and they run around and kill people. And stuff happens, like somebody gets their head sliced in half and their face comes off, and there's lots of hands getting sliced off and lots of, lots of stuff. And I kind of enjoyed it. I didn't think it was a great film, but I kind of enjoyed it. But I was reading this in the Times. It got a load of one-star reviews. This is from the Times, and the review, which is a real thumbs down, accused it of being needlessly gory. And I thought about this and thought, well, what's the difference between needlessly gory and needfully gory? So I decided to kind of try and figure it out in mathematical terms. So let's take this as a graph, for example. Let's say, okay, here is a graph of goriness versus necessity, versus needfulness. Okay, so up here, right, is really bloody. Okay, this is like top level gore up here. Okay, and down here is, let's say, Mary Poppins. Okay, which is a very fine film. I'm putting that there to demonstrate that I don't think that the absence of gore is in itself a bad thing. So there's the scale. Okay, and then across that you have, from here too. This is the needfulness, the necessity quality. And I think what he meant when he said needlessly gory was that the gore didn't serve any purpose. And probably what was meant by that was any moral purpose. It didn't make the movie better somehow. So we have at this end, okay, we have uplifting or important, okay? So I think, for example, you'd have here Saving Private Ryan, okay? Because this is a gory film, yeah? But it's very, very up. The gory serves a purpose, okay? Here, I think we'll have depraving and corrupting. You know all the things that you say about video nasties, but they were really, really violent, but they were depraving and corrupting. So you've got depraving and corrupting there. Here, you've just got sort of mid-range moral torpor, probably. Here you've got violence which is enjoyable, slightly sleazy, so let's call it guilty pleasure, okay? And then up here, you've got actually uplifting, so not fun, but uplifting. So on this scale, for example, you'd have the important gore of Saving Private Ryan there. You'd have, say, down here, in the popular imagination at least, and I don't entirely agree with this, say Cannibal Holocaust or Cannibal Ferox, or even better, Anthropophagus the Beast, the film in which the guy disembowels himself, pulls out his intestines and eats them, okay? I don't think it's morally up. So down here was deemed, incidentally, legally depraving and corrupting. So down here is Anthropophagus, okay? So that is, very, very gory, but depraving and corrupting. Up here, Saving Private Ryan. So now, in terms of the bloodiness, probably the most bloody movie of all time, Brain Dead, the Peter Jackson movie, which has got a sequence in it in which a guy plows his way through an army of zombies with an upturned lawnmower, okay? Blood everywhere, okay? But really good fun. So I would say, for example, Brain Dead, big splatty, would be like here, okay? Brain Dead, it's good fun, really gory, but a guilty pleasure because you're not going to get uplifted by it, okay? And then down here would be something that's mid-range, gory, but not for a good end, so maybe something like Rambo, okay? The question on this scale is, where do you put Ninja Assassin? You see, it is very bloody, but is it depraving, corrupting? Not in any way. It's just fun. It's stupid. It's fun. But needless? You see, if you took all the gore out of the film would have no value at all. Actually, the only reason I enjoyed the film was, oh, well, they just lopped somebody's hand off. Oh, look at that. He sliced a guy in two. Oh, look at that. Somebody's hemorrhaging all over the screen. Look at the way that blood is spread. Actually, it was fun. Needless? Oh, no. Because I needed the violence to enjoy the film. It's like that thing they say in The Simpsons. If I don't watch the violence, how can I become desensitized to it? And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, it's all bunk. There's no such thing as needless violence in movies, and nothing is needlessly gory because gore is an end in itself. Or is it? here's your homework for this week. See if you can think of one genuinely needlessly gory film. Okay? A film which did not need the gore. A film in which the gore served no purpose. It's a lot harder than you think.